Alright, what's up guys? So, I'm here with a free-to-play Hearthstone series, which I don't know how well it's going to go because I fucking suck at Hearthstone, but it's going to be fun to play free-to-play. And I'm doing this episode just for the people who don't know how to play Hearthstone. You can kind of get a glimpse of how to play together, right? Because a lot of people just don't know how to play this game, a lot of people who follow me. So, I figured I'd do the first episode and mute my TV. And secondly, oh, we get free cards. And secondly, it's the first part of when you play the game, so you know how to play it anyways. It's Jaina Proudmore versus Hogger. So that's a play minions and use them to attack Hogger, deal enough damage, and you win. So he has 10 health, we have 30 health. We're automatically better. So yeah, pretty much free-to-play account, free-to-play series is you literally just play the game as you normally would, but I'd ping that. But you don't use absolutely no money, so there's expansions that cost money. I can't buy those, and then you can just buy packs, and I'm not gonna do that. So pretty much you play minions equal to their cost. Right, this costs 1 mana, and I had 1 mana for the turn, so I could play it. That's how much attack they deal and how much health they have, so you can attack accordingly. And then that's how much health you have. If you lose all your health, you obviously lose. And then pretty much self-explanatory. As you see, this costs 2 mana. Every turn you get another mana crystal, so I have 2 mana now. I can play this. Now what I could do is I could just trade into that, or I can hit him in the face. But I'm going to attack into the minion, because why would I leave a 2-1 up when this has 2 health, and then he'd easily just crash that for free, you know. And then after that, it just becomes kind of whatever you think is best.
2 cards. Oh, he must have been saving one.
Yes, that's exactly what he did. We saw that he saved one. So now we have.
Attack a gnome or Hogger himself?
So now we see that we have 3 mana, but our card costs 2. So what happens with the leftover mana? Do you get to use it next turn? No, you have to use all your mana in that turn. If not, you just lose it. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit him in the face because that's just what I'm going to do. I'll let him trade for me, as he does anyways. 5 attack and 2 health. We got another raptor. I'll go for his face. We have like 30 health, so it doesn't really matter. Like, look, he trades for us. Hogger smash. Hit face? Yeah. That's what I thought he was going to do. And that's game. And then spell cards are the same as minions, obviously, but they don't stay on the board. So yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish all the. I want to play it. I'm gonna go ahead and do all of these like mini missions before the game starts, because I just figured that'd probably be best to do for the first episode, and then you just know how to play Hearthstone pretty much after that. And then, you know, after that I can just explain little smaller details as we go. Expend your mana each turn to crush Millhouse Mana Storm. So as you see, we are playing as the same girl we played as last time, which is the mage class. So then at the beginning of each game, you have the opportunity to like put cards that you don't want back into the deck and draw a card. Since it's our turn 1, we have 1 mana, so we're going to play our 1 mana cost card, also known as 1 drops or whatever. It has 2 attack and 1 health, so it should do pretty well versus whatever he plays, you know. So he gets 1 mana crystal. So if you go second, you get a card called the coin, which for that turn lets you have. It's a spell card that gives you a mana crystal for that turn. So he can technically use it and have 2 mana this turn. He doesn't have anything else, so we're just going to play our 2 card, hit face. Attacking the hero is also called going face or whatever. What did he play? Arcane Explosion. So then I just play my 3 drop. We could also use this to draw 2 cards, but since he doesn't have any minions, I'd rather just put minions on board. Because then whatever he plays, I can just, you know, crash accordingly or use spells to clear. So he plays another Arcane Explosion. which deals 1 damage to everything. That's what he did last time. I just clicked on screen, and when you click on screen, it takes away the animation. So now here I am should I play a minion and then have 2 mana that I'm not using, or use the fireball to hit his face and hit him with this to do 8 damage? But then he probably plays another arcane explosion, and then I have no follow-up. Well, then next turn, if I do that, then I have 5 mana next turn, and I can do a 2 mana play and a 3 mana play. So that's probably what we're going to do. Because you want to expend, usually the best turns are when you use all your mana, because obviously the more mana you use for that turn, the more value you get technically. And technically you're only allowed to have 2 copies of a card in your deck, but since this is a tutorial, I'm not sure if they're following those rules or whatever. So I could have played 2 minions there, but like I said, I prefer to use all my mana efficiently. And there's Arcane Explosion, that's what he was using on us.
I hope you like Doom.
Fireball. On face. Very good, very good. Now we have 6 mana. I'm gonna play out all of these minions. And we beat him. So yeah, I mean, pretty basic. You know, every turn you get a mana crystal, then you can abuse that to your liking. Now I play versus Lord Walker Cho. And then after you get the mana crystals, you just try to play accordingly, to use as much mana as possible, because that is good. And yeah, and then you just have to make their life go to 0, and that's pretty much the game. When minions fight each other, they both take damage. So as you see, we get the option, we're going first, so we don't get the coin. That's his 3rd card, is the coin. Usually you start with 3 cards, but since it's tutorials, everything is a little bit different. So we're going to start off with the same. Look at that curve. We have a 1 mana play, a 2 mana play, and a 3 mana play. That means every turn we have something to play.
I am not all that handy with swords or bows, but I do have many friends.
Yes, Lord Walker.
So he plays a 1/1. We have the option here of summoning this and going 2-phase, right? Or we can play this to destroy that and go 2-phase and protect our guy. But I'm gonna summon him because most likely he's gonna want to get his trade in for a 1 mana 1/1 for my 1 mana 2/1. Because obviously he gets that 1 attack, you know, bonus or whatever. If that makes sense.
My respects, Elder.
So again, if I summon this, he's the one who has to be making the trades, and if I don't have to be making the trades, I'll let him do it for me. Maybe he attacks into this because it's a 3 mana card, you know, and he does. But now we just play another one. And now he's obviously going to attack into this because his guy's going to live. But then our Arcane Explosion just clears his board. Oh shit. That's good for him. Not for me at all. That's really good for him, actually. It's kind of scary.
Yes, Lord Walker.
What the hell? Go face, please. Go face. Don't hit my freaking guy.
All your troops. I'm coming for you.
Oh, even worse. Magma Rager. Whatever. I thought he was gonna go to like the sky and like one-shot me.
New friends who can heal as well as fight.
Someone called.
So he can heal himself. Battlecry minions, as soon as you play them, they get their effect. But you have to play them from your hand. So it's like, if you play them from your hand, they get the effect. But like, let's say you bring it out from your deck or something along those lines, it doesn't work. Like, it's a Battlecry to draw a card. So as soon as I play it on the board, I draw a card. And I'll play that. Because it's 2 attack and 7 health, so it can like trade with a lot of cards, you know. Like, I can trade my 2 mana 1/1 for his 3 mana 5/1. Which seems ridiculous, but... And from there, we just kind of win. He gets another voodoo health guy, voodoo doctor. But we win. Because we could trade, but we don't have to trade, right? We just go face and fireball his face, and that's game. So, I mean, pretty self-explanatory. I feel like this game is just straightforward. You just play your cards out, and and went from there. It's been like 2 years since I've done this tutorial, to be honest, so it's kind of cool. I forgot that you have to even like level up your other characters to get those basic cards. Now we're playing versus Mukla, right? I think that's his name. Yeah, King Mukla. He's got a guy in his hand there. King Mukla. All right, let's see what King Mukla's got. Don't understand the card, mouse over it. So yeah, you can just mouse over the card to see what it does, obviously. Oh look, we're playing an actual game of Hearthstone now. Are we going to be able to mill, or he's not going to let us choose what we mill? I guess not. Again, if I didn't like something, I could just click on it and put it back. Like I would have probably put the fireball back, just because I can't use it to turn 4, and I didn't have a turn 2 play, so I could have dug for that, you know. So he's going to throw bananas.
Monkeys throwing bananas at me.
So pretty much, yeah. So this guy's charge. So charge means usually when you play a minion, they can't attack till the next turn, but charge lets them attack the same turn that they are played.
Crazy monkeys.
Barrel toss. All right.
Is that all you've got, Mukla? Just barrels?
He's kind of like fucking Donkey Kong throwing barrels. So I did trade there, because if not, he would have been able to trade into my 3-1. Well, that kind of hurts. Kind of hurts a lot. So the reason I'm not playing the banana on him is in case he does that card again, I don't lose the free thing. Goes barrel tossing and that. So this guy has taunt, which means you have to attack it before you attack anything else, right? So I can't just go ahead and hit face. I have to attack into the taunt first. But let's say there's multiple taunts, then you could select which one you want to attack into. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go him to give us a boost. That way I can just trade with this guy only, and I build up more monsters on board, or creatures actually is what they're called here. Oh no. That hurts. That hurt a lot, actually. We're going to build up some value here by drawing cards. We have our own taunt of our own, but I'm going to go ahead and fireball that instead. Just to get more pressure out.
Something? What the?
Wow, that's pretty big.
I need a minion
But we just
to
ignore that.
giant gorilla.
Look how big it is. Well, he can only attack once, and we have our taunts, and he has to attack into our taunts first. So yeah, pretty much you just lost from there, buddy. Oh, draw cards. That's like the best draw card I can draw into. And then we'll just ignore you, buddy. Yeah, we didn't see that. Well, I'll just ignore you, man. You attack into my fucking Goldshire Footman. Barrel toss. 3 barrel tosses. I'm gonna fucking report you, because you can only have 2 cards at a time.
I'm defenseless.
But we win anyways. You have a big ass guy, but only 1 attack at a time, and yeah, we got taunts. We had all the outs for you there. I'm sorry about that.
I don't think that's the last we'll see of Mukla.
And now we're playing versus someone I actually can't figure out who that is. I think that's the Innkeeper though, because these other guys have been legendaries, which are actual cards in the game. But this is the Innkeeper, I believe. No, it's Hemet Nesingwary. Oh, that's the guy. That's the guy who kills Beast on its summoner, I think. So yeah, this is also a legendary. I think the last guy you play is the Innkeeper though. Kill his minions or he'll overwhelm you. So this is pretty much trying to tell you, like, you don't always go face, because yeah, you win the game when you go face, but if you ignore their minions, they can just overpower you. It depends on what you're doing and how the game is shaping up what you do, obviously.
But I get an extra card.
Since we are going second, you do see that we get an extra card and a coin for going second. And like I said, the coin is a spell that costs 0 mana, and that gives you a mana crystal for the turn.
Me of the time I was stalking the great tiger, Bangladesh. It's beast hunting time.
That's not what that card is. So since they told us to trade, we'll do just that.
A beast.
Because who knows what he'll fucking summon, right?
You probably
He has a hero power now. Deal 1 damage.
Hemet fights his own.
So these are actually when get him. I don't have mine for some reason. Maybe we get it this
Some
turn.
tricks of my own, dwarf.
Okay, yeah. So these are all the playable characters in this game have this thing called the hero power, which is a 2 mana for everybody, and they each do a different thing. This one specifically lets you deal 1 damage to anything. So it could be to a minion, it could be to his face, it could be anything. And yeah, it costs 2. So then, you know, you just play out your hand correctly, accordingly. And yeah.
Tell me, have you read me book, The Green Hills of Stranglethorn?
I haven't read that actually.
Handle it. I'll skin that beast. I need a new scarf.
We'll just go face.
Maybe I should go back to writing.
Yeah, you probably should. He didn't even use a hero power. Missing value. Freaking missed value, dude. All of you guys know you have to use all your mana crystals as much as possible. So, see, I couldn't do anything with the last 1 mana. And I cleared his board, so why not?
I need to find a way to neutralize that thing.
Yeah, so Polymorph transforms into a 1/1 sheep. And since it's a 1/1, I can just hero power it. And that's what we call value. And we have game next turn if he doesn't play another taunt. Well, he does, obviously. And he did that. See, now instead of hero powering it, I'm actually... Yeah, I'm just going to hero power it. Because the thing is, I could have just summoned this and then crashed into him with my... or gone face with this guy, so... But whatever. I'll draw Fireball and I'll win. I feel it. Right? Nope. So we have 8 mana. I'll just play 2 Sengens. Because why not? Might as well use all our mana. Arcane Blast. He has to get over the taunt, remember, before going face. So he trades everything in. He traded in the wrong order completely. But we win. We win next turn anyways. Because he's at 1 health. So I'll just attack. He's at 1 health, you know. Doesn't matter what he plays because we can just use our hero power and hit him in the face. And you are done him in a menacing way. But just to BM you, we're going to play out our hand.
This one's mine. I can't do that.
And we got the Fireball. I'll kill my own creature. As a sign of forgiveness for beating you, I kill my own creature. Because you can hero power your own stuff, depending. What obviously you have to read the cards, and it'll tell you if you could use it on yourself or not. And we are finally on the last. Oh no, this is not the last. We have another one after this because I'm pretty sure we played the Innkeeper before we get anything. I'm not 100% positive, but I'm like 98% positive. But it's been like 2 years since I've done this. Illidan Storm Rage. This fight is totally not fair. Blame the terrible game designers.
You are not prepared.
We're still gonna win.
I don't know. I just played 5 missions.
Right? We did just play 5 missions. Can we pick our cards this time? Nope. One day you guys will see that you can milligan. What does his hero power do? Summon 2 2/1 minions. Wow, that's pretty freaking good. And we didn't even get the coin.
I don't have any cards that cost 1 mana.
This will be fun.
That's not gonna be fun for me.
Feel the hatred of 10.
And those are weapons, so pretty much you equip it, and it lets your hero attack. So he's gonna attack with his face. But let's say he attacks into a minion, he still takes the damage. And then when they attack, they do lose the durability, as it says there. So now it's turn 2. We only have... We could hero power this, right? But I can play this since it has 3 health. He has to attack it with his weapon and with his guy to get rid of it. Or he could do that. Oh, but he missed the Crocodilisk. So that's good. That's pretty good news, I would say. He didn't even attack with this. Oh, no, he did. He just had to think about it. He's like, do I attack him in the face and do a 1 damage for absolutely free? Or do I not attack? And it's like an outplay because he's gonna be confused if I don't attack. He's gonna be like, yo, why isn't this guy attacking? Right? So then he gets another weapon here. He's gonna attack into my voodoo health guy, my voodoo doctor. I keep calling him voodoo health, but he's definitely not voodoo health. He's clearly voodoo doctor. He's gonna hero power now, right? Yes, he is. Summon 2 free guys.
His hero power. It's so strong.
You know nothing of power.
So all we have is Arcane Explosion to counter that. But which we don't drop, but we'll play this. And he can't attack over it without, again, trading both things or fireballing it. But he fireballed the face. Absolute misplay, Illidan. Absolute misplay. And if you don't trade, that's even worse. So you see, that card's good because it forced him to use everything. He could have just fireballed that though, but you know, he misplayed. But now we have Arcane Explosion, which counters his next few plays completely. Okay, what do? We have 5 mana. We can either do this and Hero Power Face, or we can do this and use up all our mana correctly. So we'll do that. And it does 3 damage. Dual Warglaves. Well, damn. It's like you guys made this specifically to counter my Nightblade. I don't think you'd do that, but I'm just saying. So now we have 6 mana. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And next turn we're probably going to play Wolf Rider and Senjin, depending on what we draw, though, of course. So that restores health. It's Battle Cry. He did play it from hand. It checks out. He trades into my thing, which is okay by me. Boulder Fist Ogre. It's 6 mana and we have 7 mana to play. So I'm going to actually just go ahead and hit him in the face with this guy because he has to attack. He wastes his Dark Skill Healer attack on him or not. That didn't seem too random to me, if you ask me. So now we have 8 mana. We're just going to go ahead and use it all up. And as you see, we clear his entire board now completely because we held this like smart people. You guys may have been pressuring me to use it, but look what happens for not using it, huh? I bet you they let you draw another one in that specific turn, thinking that people who are playing this game would have used it. I'm gonna Hero Power his face instead of playing this because in case he like cleared my board, I could still fireball him for game. But I'm still going to win because I'm better than him. And in fact, I'm going to make sure to get maximum BM. And I didn't even maximum BM because I could have played these 2 cards. So yeah. I saved him a little bit of the embarrassment by not fully BMing him. So if we win 5 practice games, we get packs. I can unlock new heroes in practice mode. I got no packs or nothing, but I think that that's gonna do it for today. I have no friends. Sad face. But in the next episode, we will be going to the solo adventures and doing practice mode so we can get 5 packs, and with more packs, we can get other cards for our collection. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like rating, and yeah, now you know how to play Hearthstone more or less. So peace.